Hello everyone, this is Munam from WP Swings and welcome all of you to our channel of WP Swings, where we discuss WordPress and WooCommerce solutions that can help you grow your online business, which will ultimately assist you to provide a top-notch user experience and customer satisfaction. Hence, stay tuned with our channel to keep getting back-to-back product tutorials and interesting updates. Today's demo video is about the RMA Return, Refund and Exchange for WooCommerce Pro plugin, in which I will demonstrate how to implement the exchange functionality on your WooCommerce store. So if you want to watch how to implement the refund functionality, so we have mentioned the link in the description content, so you can watch part 1 that is on refund functionality, so you can watch it from there. And soon we will be coming with the upcoming part that will be on cancel and wallet functionality, so stay tuned with our channel. If your online store doesn't have a product exchange management system, your customers can switch to another shop, thus leading to customer dissatisfaction and ultimately decreased sales. What if you can add a feature of exchange in your online store and manage huge exchange requests with email notifications and conversations with your customers? So let's get started. What is RMA Return, Refund and Exchange for WooCommerce Pro? RMA Return, Refund and Exchange for WooCommerce Pro is a plugin that aims at facilitating the online merchants to implement refund and exchange and cancel management system in their WooCommerce stores. Having features like easy refund processes, simplified stock management, email notifications, discounts on refunds and exchange, and much more helps the admin to easily and effectively manage the refund, exchange and cancel request of the customers and ensures a high degree of customer satisfaction. So this is how the refund plugin simplifies your work and helps you delight your customers. So now let's start with the setup and installation part. We are on the WordPress dashboard, so let me explain you how you can easily install the plugin. So for installing the plugin, you have to hover on plugins and click on add new. So here you can click on upload plugin, and here you can choose the zip file that you have got. So you can get the zip file by visiting the WP Swings website, and here you can buy this RMA Return, Refund and Exchange for WooCommerce Pro plugin. So make sure once you have got this Pro plugin, you have installed the free version plugin. So only after that you can install this plugin, and after that this Pro plugin will work. So let us click on choose file, and here let us install the zip file. So here I have selected the zip file and let me click on install now. So as you can see that the plugin has been installed. So now you have to click on activate plugin. So as you can see that RMA Return, Refund and Exchange for WooCommerce Pro has been activated, and here as you can see that this is the free version plugin. So we have mentioned the link in the description content, so you can download it from there, or you can visit wordpress.org website and download this plugin Return, Refund and Exchange for WooCommerce by WP Swings. So here let us click on settings, or you can also hover on WP Swings and click on Return, Refund and Exchange for WooCommerce. So let us click on this. We are on the backend setting, and in this demo video I will be explaining you about the exchange functionalities. So if you want to watch the video on refund functionalities, so we have mentioned the link in the description content for the part 1 of Return, Refund and Exchange for WooCommerce free plugin. And if you want to watch the pro features of the refund, so we have mentioned the link in the description content, so you can also watch that pro features of the refund. So in this demo video we will only discuss about the exchange functionalities, and rest the cancel functionalities and the wallet feature I will be explaining you in the upcoming parts. So let's start. So in the general settings, the very first setting is enable the exchange. So from here the admin can enable this functionality. So basically exchange feature helps you to implement the exchange functionality that helps to facilitate the customers in case they want to exchange the product while the product in case the product is damaged, not fit, or they want to exchange with the different variations of the product. This functionality gives you ease to provide that feature to the customer, or facility to the customer to exchange the product easily without any hassle. So from here you can enable this functionality and click on save settings. So let us go here order. So as you can see that this functionality was disabled, so let me refresh this. So here as you can see that exchange button is coming here. So as you can see that this was one of the order that was placed and the status is showing as completed. So if the customer wants to exchange the product, so simply he can click on this and he will be redirected to the exchange form where he can fill the description and all of the details that are required for the exchange form and simply submit the request. So let us go again to the backend. Let's move to the next field, that is enable single refund and exchange request per order. So with this Pro plugin, the admin will get the exclusive feature by which the admin can restrict the single usage of either refund or exchange request per order. That means whenever the customer will opt for refund or exchange, so once any of them is selected and proceeded, so automatically the other option will disappear and will not be available. So from here let's enable this and let's click on save settings. Let's move to the order section, and here as you can see that this is one of the order and the status is completed, and here two options are there, refund button and exchange button. So let's click on exchange. So here as you can see that this is the product and this is the orders product exchange request form. So here you have to click on this, so which you want to exchange, and next you have to click on choose product. So as you can see that the disclaimer is coming as click on products to exchange with selected products or its variations. So this disclaimer means this product can only be exchanged with the selected products or its variations. So this functionality has been enabled from the backend, so I will be explaining you what does this means. So let's click on this. So here the option is coming as exchange. So let's click on this and let's click on view order. So let's scroll down, and here let us write the description as need larger size, and I have selected the subject of exchange request as need a larger size. So here as you can see that extra amount that is needed to pay is $10. So let's scroll down and let's click on submit request. So exchange request has been placed successfully. So let's go back, let's refresh this. So as you can see that the exchange and the refund button has been disappeared. This is because we have enabled this functionality to enable the single refund and exchange request per order. So this is how the admin can enable this functionality smoothly and easily if he wants to enable the single refund and exchange request per order. Let's move to next field, that is enable refund and exchange for exchange approved order. Next field is enable refund and exchange for exchange approved order. So this can turn out to be a great feature for your customer to facilitate your customers. Suppose if a customer has placed an exchange request and exchange is approved from the backend, then if this functionality is enabled, so the customer can also opt for refund and exchange for that particular exchange approved order. So let me enable this and click on save settings, and let us go here. And as you can see that this is one of the order and exchange is approved from the backend and no exchange option or refund option is coming. So let me refresh this and let us scroll down. So as you can see that the exchange option is coming for that particular exchange approved order. So this is coming because from the backend this functionality has been enabled. So this is how the admin can easily enable or disable this functionality as per his business requirements. So this was all about the pro features of the exchange in the general settings tab. Now let's move to the dedicated tab, that is exchange tab. So let us click on this. We are on the exchange tab. So in this Pro plugin you will get a dedicated tab of exchange functionalities that will help you to customize various functionalities related to exchange and enable and disable functionalities that are related to exchange. So let's start with the exchange tab. So here as you can see that the very first field is select pages to hide exchange button. So with this field the admin can select various pages on which he don't want to show the exchange button to the customers. So here let me click, like if I click order page. So if the admin doesn't want to show on the order page, simply he has to click on this and he has to click on save settings. And let's go to order sections, order page, and let's refresh this. So as you can see that the exchange button has disappeared here. So the exchange functionality or exchange button is not available on the order page because in this order page has been selected on which the exchange button should be hidden. Like if I remove this and let me click on save settings, and here let me refresh this. So as you can see that the option of exchange is coming again. So this is how the admin can easily select various pages like thank you page, order view page, order page, on which he wants to hide the exchange button. So simply he has to select that page. So on that page the exchange button will be hidden. So this field the admin can select as per his business requirements. Let's move to next field, that is enable exchange request with same products or its variation. So this was the functionality I was talking about. So this functionality was enabled, so that's why when we were selecting the product, so it was showing with same products or its variation. So if this functionality is disabled, and let me click on save settings, and let us go to shop page or order section page, and let me click on exchange. So here as you can see that this is the product, and let me take this. So here I have selected this, and let me click on choose product. Next field is enable exchange request with same product or its variation. So this was the functionality I was talking about. So this functionality was enabled due to which whenever the customer was selecting the products for exchange, so it was showing the same product or its variation. So like this functionality is enabled, and let us go to the order section, and let us click on exchange. And as you can see that this is selected, and let me click on choose product. So as you can see that only this product is available, or its variation will be available to exchange the product. But if this functionality is disabled, and let me click on save settings, and now let us refresh this, and now let me click on choose product. So as you can see that we are redirected to the shop page, and here the customer can select different products for exchange. Like if he wants to exchange with album or beanie with logo, so simply he can select to click on exchange, and the product will be exchanged. So this is how this functionality can be enabled if the admin wants to accept the exchange request with same products or its variation. So simply he has to click on this and click on save settings. So this was all about how to enable the exchange request with same product or its variation. Now let's move to next field, that is enable to show manage stock button. So when we will go to the order section, and here let me click on my account, and let us click on orders. So here as you can see that one of this exchange is requested. So when we will go to the WooCommerce and click on order section, so here as you can see that exchange is requested here. So let me click on this. So here when I will scroll down, and when I will click on accept request, so as you can see that this is the button that will appear. So the admin can easily click on manage stock. So when the product will be back in stock, so for easily stock management, for smoother stock management, simply the admin can click on manage stock for this product. So this is how you can enable or disable this functionality to show the manage stock button. So if I will disable this and click on save settings, so this button will disappear. So this was all about how to enable or disable to show manage stock button, and how this will help the admin to easily manage the stock with just one click. So now let's move to next field, that is enabling the attachments. Next field is enabling the attachment. So this is an outstanding feature by which the admin can allow his customers to attach the files in the form of PNG, JPG, JPEG format. So attachments greatly help the customers and the admin both, as the admin gets the clear idea what is the issue coming with the product and helps to process the exchange request easily for the customers, thus helping in building a good customer-vendor relationship. And the admin can restrict or alter the attachments limit by deciding the limit here. Like suppose if I enter the 1, so the customer can only add the attachments, only one attachment. But if this field is left blank, so by default it will take 5 if not given any. So I have decided the attachment limit as 1, and I have selected to enable the attachments. Let's move to the next field, that is enable to exchange on sale items. So through this field the admin can also enable the exchange for sale items. So this greatly helps, as in case the customer has bought the product which are on sale, and in case the product is damaged, not fit, or some of the size issue is coming, so they can ask for exchange. Thus it greatly helps to improve the customer engagement on your store. So after doing this, you have to simply click on save settings, and let's move to the order section. So as you can see that this is the exchange button coming here, but if I will disable this, like suppose if I have disabled this, and let me click on save settings. So this let me click on this view, or let me click on exchange. So as you can see that this is the beanie, and here the this option is coming, or this disclaimer is showing, like it means product can't be exchanged. So this was a product which was on sale, and from the back end this functionality was disabled to enable the exchange on sale items. So suppose if this functionality is enabled, and let me click on save settings, and let me refresh this. So now as you can see that now this product is ready for the exchange, or now it is allowing the option for the exchange. So this is how you can restrict to exchange on sale items, or if you want to give exchange functionality to the customers on sales items. So simply you have to click on this toggle button and enable this functionality, and you have to click on save settings. And here as you can see that enable attachment. So here as you can see that this is the option of attaching the file coming here, and here when the customer will click on choose files, so he will be restricted to attaching only one attachment, because from the backend this functionality or the attachment limit has been set to 1. So if this functionality is disabled, this option will disappear from this exchange request form. So as you can see that the attachment limit or attachment file option has disappeared, because from the backend this functionality has been disabled. So let's enable this, and let me click on save settings. Let's move to next field, that is deduct coupon amount during exchange. So if the admin wants to deduct the coupon amount, so simply he can enable this functionality, and the coupon amount will be deducted while accepting the exchange request. Like when I was showing you how to accept the exchange request. So simply when the admin will be selecting that, so automatically the coupon amount will be deducted, and then the exchange request will be initiated. So this is how you can enable or disable this deducting the coupon amount functionality on your store. Let us move to next field, that is enable to block customer exchange request mail. So this functionality will help the admin in case the admin does not want the customer to receive any exchange related mails. So as it disables the reply email from the customer, thus blocking the customer exchange request mail. So from here you can enable or disable to block a customer exchange request mail. So let's move to the next field. Next field is enable to auto restock when exchange request is accepted. So from here the admin can enable this functionality and click on save settings. So it will act as a great assistance for the admin, and will also act as a time saving feature by which the admin can enable to auto restock when exchange request is accepted from the backend. So with this the product will be auto restocked. So from here the admin can enable this functionality. Next is show add to cart button. So with this functionality, if the admin wants to show the add to cart button during the exchange session, like suppose if this functionality is enabled, and let me click on save settings, and here is the exchange request form, and here let me click on choose product, and let me click on this. So as you can see that this is the add to cart button appearing here. So if the admin doesn't want to show add to cart button, and if he wants to show only exchange option, so simply he can disable this functionality and click on save setting. So when I will refresh this, so as you can see that add to cart button has disappeared because from the backend this functionality has been disabled. So this is how the admin can easily show or hide add to cart button when the exchange session is going on from the customer's end. So let's move to the next, that is appearance. So in this appearance subsection, the very first field is exchange button text. So with this pro plugin, the admin will get the exclusive feature by which he can easily customize the exchange button text as per his requirements. So here he need to enter the exchange button text that he wants to show on the exchange button. Like I am typing as exchange button, so the text will come as exchange button. So this is how the admin can easily customize the exchange button text. Next field is enable exchange reason description. So from here the admin can enable or disable this exchange reason description that will be shown on exchange request form. So by this if the admin enables this, so the customer will get the facility to write the description that why they are exchanging the product, and the admin will also get an idea that why the customer is asking for the exchange request, and he can process the exchange request easily and effectively. Next is predefined exchange reason. So here the admin can also write the predefined exchange reason that the customer can select, like here it is written need larger size issue. I am writing not fit, damaged. So this is how the admin can easily define the predefined exchange reason that the customer can easily select. Next is enable exchange rules. So if the admin wants to showcase some exchange rules that the customer has to follow while doing the exchange, while placing the exchange request, so here simply the admin can write like I have written, please fill the form description to submit the request. So this will come as a exchange rules that will be displayed on the exchange form. So I will show you how this will reflect. Next is a reason of exchange placeholder. So right here when in the description box, whatever the reason of exchange placeholder you want to place, like I have written reason for exchange, so this will be coming as a placeholder in the exchange description box. Next field is exchange request form shipping fee description. So if you want to put a disclaimer on the exchange request form for the shipping fee description, so here you can write the text like I have written, this extra shipping fee will be charged when the exchange request is approved. So this is how you can put a disclaimer to your customer about the shipping fee description or reminding them about the shipping fee description. So here you can easily customize the text. So after doing all this, you have to click on save settings, and let us move to the this section, and let us click on exchange. And one thing more, let me go back and let me refresh this first. So now as you can see that the text is coming as exchange button. So this is because from the backend we have customized this text. So let us click on this. So when you will scroll down, so as you can see that here the subject of exchange request is coming as need larger size issue, not fit, damaged. So these are predefined exchange reasons that we have selected. And here description for exchange reason is coming as, because we have enabled this functionality from the backend, enable exchange reason description, so that's why it's coming here. And the reason for exchange placeholder text is coming here because from the backend we have customized this text. And when you will see that this is the disclaimer, as you can see that please fill out the form description to submit the request. So this is the basically the exchange rules that we have written. So this the customer can read before filling this exchange form. And here as you can see that this disclaimer is coming for the shipping fee description, like this extra shipping fee will be deducted from the total amount when the exchange request is approved. So this is how you can put a disclaimer for the shipping fee description as per your requirements. So these are some of the features that will greatly help you to customize and decide the appearance of your exchange form. Next field is enable exchange note on product page. If he wants to show an exchange note on the product page, like from here he can enable this, and the exchange note will be shown on the product page. And he can also decide the product note what will be shown to the customer, like if it is written revision not available for this service, or suppose if the customer don't want some of the products for the exchange, so simply he can put this exchange note on the product page like revision is not available for this service. So after doing this you have to click on save settings, and then you have to move to RMA policies. And here suppose I have created like this RMA policies like exchange in case, and here you can exclude the products on which you want to display that exchange note. I have written like polo, I am selecting, and I am selecting hoodie with zipper. And let me click on save settings. So let us go to the shop page, and here let me click on polo. So as you can see that the text is coming as revision is not available for this service. So this is how the admin can display the exchange note on particular product pages. So that's why it will help the customer to get an idea like whatever they are product they are going to choose. So that particular product, the revision or exchange will not be available for this service, so they can decide accordingly. So let's again go back. So this is basically the RMA policies tab, in which the admin can decide the RMA policies for refund, exchange and cancel. Like I have created this policy for exchange, and the admin can also create like on what type of, like he can create like exchange in case if he wants like on which like minimum order, like I'm selecting like exchange should be available for the minimum order is greater than or equal to, like if I am netting like 10. So the exchange button will be available if the minimum order is greater than $10. So whenever if the admin wants that exchange button should be available for the customers, like for the order which are above $10. So whatever $10 or $20, like here it is showing $20. So suppose if the admin wants the exchange button should be available for the orders that are greater than $20. So exchange button will be available for those particular orders that are above than $20. So this is how you can decide the RMA policies according to your requirements. Likewise, I have created for refund. You can also create for exchange and cancel. So for that cancel, I will be explaining in the upcoming part. So this was all about the RMA policies tab. So now let's move to again exchange tab. So next field is exchange with same product text. So here the admin can easily decide the text which he wants to show on when this functionality is enabled, enable exchange request with same products or its variation. So for this functionality he can decide the text, like I have decided click on products to exchange the product or its variation. Like here as you can see that this is the disclaimer that the admin can show on the exchange request form, like whenever the customer is opting for the exchange request, so he will get to know that this product can be exchanged with selected products or its variation. So this is how the customer will understand that this product can be only exchanged with selected products or its variation, and it cannot be exchanged with some other products. So this is how the admin can easily customize this exchange with same product text. So this was all about this functionality. Next, move to the next field, that is exchange form wrapper class and exchange form custom CSS. So with exchange form wrapper class, the admin can enter the wrapper class including integer, character, etc.
Below here is the field of exchange form custom CSS, by which the admin can add custom CSS on the exchange form, which will help him to customize the design and appearance of the form.
Now let's move to this to configure exchange request email or exchange request accept email and exchange request cancel email. Simply you can click here and you can configure these different email. Like here you can enable or disable, and here you can decide or customize the heading, and here is the custom email, and here you can decide the email type. And after doing all the changes, simply you have to click on save changes. So this is how you can easily configure the different email. So this was all about the exchange functionalities. Soon we will be coming up with the cancel and wallet features, so stay tuned with our channel. This was all about RMA Return, Refund and Exchange for WooCommerce Pro Exchange Part 2. If you face any queries or if you are facing any difficulties in understanding the plugin functionalities, so you can mention your queries in the comment section. And the links to the product have been mentioned in the video description content. You can check and get all the details. For any doubt, you can contact us anytime and we will be glad to help you. And if you are new to our channel, make sure to subscribe to our channel, like the video and press the bell notification icon to get all the latest update related to our channel. Until the next video, stay connected with us. Thank you.